All right, so today we're going to go over how to add something from a scrape or a crawl to a Google Sheet, okay? So the package I'm going to clone is the Get Facebook Group posts. So I'm going to clone this, all right? And I'm going to name it Get Facebook Group Posts and send to Sheets, okay? Perfect. Now we're in here. How do we get this to Sheets? So the data that we want is in the browser. All this package does is goes to a Facebook group URL and scrapes the comments. So in order to get it to a place like Zapier or Pabbly, we're going to have to use a webhook. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to right click and I'm going to add more and I'm going to go to package. Then I'm going to search for a package and we're going to go with webhook. Okay. Fire a webhook. Now let's give this node a name, send to Zapier, all right? And then we're gonna connect the two. Why are we gonna connect the two? Because in order for this package to work, it needs to talk to the browser. So think of this connection as sort of like it really is a dependency. Technically it's a dependency, but you can consider it like a link to talk to each other, like a connection, if you will. Perfect. So now all that's left is we actually have to fire the webhook that will make this happen. So I'm going to go to Zapier and I'm going to create a new Zap, okay? And then in this Zap, it just is triggered by a catch webhook. So I'm going to copy the catch webhook here and I'm going to paste it into packages, okay? Into the webhook URL part. And the request body is going to be, let's see, the request body is going to be the browser's, the step in the browser that scrapes that data. So if we look at the browser, the step that gets that data is the get comment step, which is execute.js and all those weird numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our webhook node and we're going to say request body is going to be at scan the Facebook group dot execute. Okay. Perfect. Now we've got all the connections set up. Okay. All that's left now is to actually make sure that the Zap in Zapier is connected correctly. So once we've got the webhook, we need to actually make sure that it's adding a new row to the sheet that we want it to add a row to. So I've gone ahead and created a new sheet, okay? And this sheet, all it does is it has a comment. For your package, you might want to add more columns. Maybe you want to add the name of the person. Maybe you want to add the time the comment was made. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm keeping it simple and I'm keeping it the comment, okay? Now, let's see what we got to do now. Let's head to Zapier and let's connect to Google Sheets, okay? I've already done it, but if you're familiar with Google Sheets, sorry, not Google Sheets, but Zapier or any of these automation platforms, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to run the package so that this webhook gets triggered, okay? And when it gets triggered, you're just going to basically, let's see what you're going to do here. When it gets triggered, Zapier is going to tell you, okay, we found this data. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to supply that data and tell it where that data should go. So in the case of this Zap, I told it to put the comment from the from the request body. So the comment from the scrape needs to go in the comment column in my sheet. Okay, that's all I'm doing here. So what ends up happening is when we run this, hold on one second. Okay. So when we run this, package, we should see all the comments start coming in. So let's run it here. Let's go to my Facebook group, the niches Facebook group. And let's see what happens. I'm going to pause while it processes. All right, so that's done. And now we see that it's adding those comments in real time to the sheet, okay? So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the niches/packages Facebook group, and I'll be happy to help. All right, have a great day.